Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. You take a look at the Celtics. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. And here's Brunson. Walker's shot is off. Bryant with it. Now Sharp defending. And that one drops. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Brunson. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bosch. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. A clear look for Vucevic. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Bryant. From outside the arc. Vassell with the rebound.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
That one misses. Thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So it's Boston now. Inside. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Sharp. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Walker sets a screen. And that one's good. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Bryant. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Brunson. Sharp with it. Now Thompson defending. Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Here's Brunson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Nice shot by Walker.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Bryant. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left now in the first quarter. Here's the pick. Vassell outside. To the paint. Here's Bosch. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Thompson, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Anunoby.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Brunson's got his second basket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Anunoby. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Bryant outside. Now here's Anunoby. Anunoby with another miss. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Sobers. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires the three. Clock at 6. Back to Bryant. On target from range. Bryant's got 5 points.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Zubac screen. Brunson takes it himself. Vassell outside. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
To the inside, Sharp. The rebound, Celtics.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Here's Brunson. Puts up the 8-footer. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got his first points in this one.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Bryant outside. From behind the arc. And Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest like the arc.
Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. Now the Celtics on the move. Bryant, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Brunson with it. Anunoby covering. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Back to Anthony. Cranes the triple. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Working off the ball. Anthony looking comfortable from that spot.
Sinks it from distance.
I just love the ball movement.
Toppin, left side. Here's Bosch. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Fearless from just about anywhere on the court. Anthony will take these shots any chance he gets.
Up top, Bryant. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Vucevic. Bryant outside. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Pass to Toppin. Stolen by Thompson. On the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the middle. Here's Zubac. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Cole Anthony, he's been the guy making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Doncic. And it's time for an injury report.
I had a moment to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Back to Brunson. Now Vassell taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Luka with the finish.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Here's Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Walker. The Celtics making a switch here. And both free throws good for Walker. Celtics trail by 4. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Achua for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Walker. And here's Brunson. Now Vassell. Stolen by Bryant. Now the Celtics on the move. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Sharp with it. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Second chance effort. Boston pulls it in.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Bryant. There's the drive. And it's all tied up. Bryant's got 10.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Fires from deep. Sensabaugh, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Thompson outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Doncic hits them both. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Now here's Anthony. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Sensabaugh. For 3. Achua with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson. That puts him in the lead. 7 points in the game.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Zubac screen from the arc. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Zubac has got 6.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vassell.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Bryant. Anunoby with it. Bryant outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Sharp. And a big-time jam right there.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Pass to Vucevic. Boston again missing. Minnesota in the lead. Toppin outside. Zubac with it. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Vassell outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Minnesota. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
And Allie, thank you for that. Bryant outside. Pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. And here's Bryant outside. The rebound by Bosch. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Vassell with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
That one drops for him.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Well, that's all about effort. He knows how much each bucket means right now, and he's clearly willing to fight for it.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And that one's good. Sharp. And it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. They gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And he makes both free throws. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. And here's Sharp. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Bosch, no good. Celtics trail by 7. And Anunoby for 3. Here's Bryant. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bosch.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Outside Sharp. There's a screen. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. 3-pointer Sharp. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Vucevic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for his immediate payback. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now Doncic. And here's Bryant outside. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Pass to Doncic. Here's Vucevic. Brunson defending. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
Brunson with it. Pass to Bosch. Fires the 3. The kick out to Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Celtics trailed by 6. Bryant outside. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Brunson. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bosch. Wide open. And another basket from Minnesota.
Brunson with a 6th sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
And here's Anunoby. Brunson defending. Here we go, 1-on-1. The 3 ball. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. The rebound by Bosch. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity.